Hey, what's happening YouTube? Rod J back to take a look at another beer. Going to take a look at one today from out of St. Louis. This is going to come from Schlafly Brewing, and this is actually going to be their ESB. It's actually one of their ones that is considered to be the winter ale, classified as an extra strong bitter, although they actually talk about it having a nice balance, also some fruitiness, so it should be pretty interesting. ABV on this one is actually coming in at 5.8%, and then on IBU 30 in that regard. So let's go ahead and get it open and get it into a glass, see what we have here. So there we go, we get it into the shaker pint glass, and just pouring it in, I'm already getting the aromas coming out, so I do already pick up some of that fruitiness. But first, let's take a look at the appearance. As you can see there, pretty cloudy, not much clarity at all taking place. Has a golden orange sunset type color. The head itself, holding at about a one finger head, looks like it's not going to last probably as long, so it should dissipate pretty quickly. Has a little bit of a creaminess to it. Outside of that, nothing else really too much on the appearance, just kind of a lot of murkiness taking place. As far as getting back to that aroma, get a nice big dose of the malts coming out, getting a pretty good amount of sweetness. Do pick up some of the fruitiness that's in play. Picking up maybe a little bit of kind of a spice note. Now this was actually one of the ones coming out from the winter seasonal, so a lot of winter beers do carry a little bit of that spice note in some of their beers. It does come out with a little bit of the booziness. I do pick up some of the alcohol coming out as well on the aroma. Getting a little bit of the hops in the background, but definitely more of the malts coming forward. Go ahead and get into the taste. The texture on it is actually not too bad. Not getting really a watered down sense of the beer. Get all the bitterness to the front of the tongue as you would expect, but then on the back you are getting a crisp, refreshing break. The duration though of the flavors, they are kicking around a little bit in the mouth. I do feel it up under the roof of the top of the mouth, so flavors are kind of simulating everything going through. You do have a little bit of that kind of fruitiness, as mentioned, kind of more of, I want to say, kind of like a berry type sense, or maybe some of the dark fruit type sense along those lines. Maybe a slight bit of astringency as far as on the back end. As far as on the tongue, body wise, it sits as a nice medium body beer. It's a okay beer. It's nothing really too great or fantastic. Outside of that, as far as a winter ESB, I think it does okay. It doesn't really knock my socks off too much as far as a rating. I'm going to actually give this one pretty much I don't think it's totally horrible, so I'm going to give it a C+. So that would be a 2.75 for me out of 5. I don't know if it would be something I would want to go after and hunt down again. Now, some of the bitter are hit and miss for me, so I'm not a huge fan into that area, but definitely worth a try to check it out. So many different flavors of beers out there. You never know what you're going to like for sure. But again, this is the Schlafly Winter ESB Ale. If you've had this before, let me know what you think. Put some comments in the comment section. Schlafly does some pretty good beers out of St. Louis, so always looking forward to trying some of their beers. But I appreciate you swinging by to check out another video. Hopefully you like what you saw, and if so, just remember to hit that like button. And remember to subscribe if you want to stay up to speed on the other videos. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and finish drinking this one. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Keep drinking good craft beers. Cheers.